the science teaches us that what you focus on most of the time is where your life goes. So, when I listen to a song like you guys wrote, if peace is all I know, the world must follow what I know. And if I know it, then you're going to know it. And if you're going to know it, the people around you are going to know it. And little by little, the ripple moves. So it really behooves us to use our minds in a scientific way, to allow for only peace, to allow for only love, only good, and then watch what happens. So our theme this month is?
Forgiveness.
What's the exact theme? Do you remember?
No.
Well, let me do it this way, first of all. So, is there anybody here for the first time today? If you are, just stand up for a moment, briefly. Wow. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, yes. Thank you for bringing your consciousness to us. We have a gift for you in the bookstore, in the lobby. We come together every Sunday as a spiritual community to do one thing and one thing only. What is that?
To know where I am, God is.
Do you have any idea what they just said? No. Elocution's on Thursday. We're still working on it. No, what they said was, right where I am,
God is.
And God stands for greatness
on demand.
So really what we celebrate every Sunday is understanding that that thing that we call God is right here at the center of each and every person. So our vision statement is what?
Do it now.
That's our mission statement. You're doing good. Okay, so turn around. Our vision statement is...
Oh, you mean that one?
Yeah.
Love only, forgive everything, and remember who you are.
So one of those three behind me are this month's theme.
Is it the one behind door number 2?
Yes! And now we're doing a game show. Thank you very much. So our theme is...
It's forgive everything.
Yes!
Didn't I say that?
Yeah. It's a tough crowd. You hear that?
It is a
No.
really tough crowd.
You did not say that. Nice try, though.
I forgive myself for
And
not saying
do you
that.
all forgive her for that? Yes.
Thank you.
On Friday, they won't forgive you. It's a new month.
Yeah, exactly.
So forgive everything. How are you all doing with that? How many of you still have some things to forgive? I love that. That was good, Mark. Yeah, still do. But just so you know, when this month ends, it doesn't mean you can go back to your unforgiving ways. Okay? It's forgive everything all the time around here. So you want to do our affirmation first before I ask you some questions?
Absolutely. So does everybody have an affirmation card? And if
it's
not,
right behind,
it's right up there, above door number 2. So I stand in the energy of forgiveness and feel the lightness of being. So I will say that one more time, and then we'll say it together. All right. So I stand in the energy of forgiveness. You can forgive yourself for that. And feel the lightness of being. So let's everyone say it together now. I stand in the energy of forgiveness and feel the lightness of being.
And Connie Tibbetts-Milner is doing a beautiful workshop with the kids right now, I can tell you, where they're all having to, she's making these kids walk around holding weights so that they get the idea of what it feels like to be, why are you back there? Aren't you doing this right now? Who's doing this? Oh, Reverend Jay. There you go. So they're walking around holding weights. Wait, there's Jay.
Did you
What are you two
this?
doing? No. Oh, no. Oh, all the kids are on vacation? Well, what you would have done had Connie and Jay decided to do it. What the kids at Westlake this morning did was they carried around these weights, and they even carried them on stage for the end of service. They had to hold on to these weights. So that the lesson was, if you put the weight down, you feel the lightness of being, because we're all carrying around so much stuff. Right. And this one little kid, I asked him this morning, I said, so what did you learn by carrying around these weights? And he went, nothing. And I said to him, I said, good, you can hold on to them then. Just keep carrying them till you figure it out.
Until you learn the lesson.
So what's it been like for you, this
Well,
whole forgiveness
This
thing?
whole forgiveness thing. Well, I've spent a lot of time thinking about it, actually. I did. And because I knew it was the theme, I really did. What I came to was that I have nobody that I have to forgive for anything. And I recognized, not that people haven't done things that have annoyed me or upset me, but the truth is, when I really thought about it, what I was holding was things that I had done. Things that I was frustrated about or I couldn't forgive myself for, or if I'd hurt somebody, that, oh God, how do I forgive myself if I hurt somebody? How do I stop beating myself up for not doing something I said I was going to do? So forgiveness was really about me and not anybody out there. But then I went to our mission statement, and I recognized that if we do love only, if we really, true, unconditionally love only, we don't need forgiveness. And then I went to remember who you are. Because if we truly remember who we are, we don't need to forgive anything. There's no mistakes. Everything's perfect. Our lives are unfolding perfectly at all times because we are God. We are that divine expression. There is no such thing as mistakes. And so we don't need forgiveness. And so I kind of came full circle to this whole concept of forgiveness and recognized that if we truly just stand in our truth, we don't need forgiveness because at our core is love. And that's it.
And so it is. That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And actually, you just did the perfect segue into their song. I was gonna set it up, but I kind of don't need to now, do I? So this is a song that they wrote that I had the pleasure of hearing in London, and I instantly knew it was perfect. Because remember, well, Ellen just said it. The first Sunday I talked about forgiveness, and I said, forgive everything. I told you that the biggest journey you were going to have this month was your willingness and your ability to forgive yourself of whatever it is you're still holding on to.